Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, my name is Danielle, and on behalf of the City of Darwin, I would like to welcome you all to the 2021 Young Territory Author Awards. This year, we're celebrating 31 years of the awards. We'd like to thank all of our sponsors, in particular the NT Writers Centre, the Bookshop Darwin, Channel 7, Palmerston Council, schools and councils in the NT for all of their ongoing support. Now, judging the Young Territory Author Awards is a mammoth task, especially considering there were over 200 entries this year. Whew, just reading them's hard enough, let alone actually handing over to the judges to make some decisions. Luckily, we've got 4 amazing judges this year, including the Children's Book Council of Australia former judge Jonathan Howard and authors Michelle Colman, Maree, Yoelu, McCarthy and Peter Summersby.
On behalf of all of the judges of the Young Territory Author Awards, including Maree, Jonathan and Peter, it's been an absolutely amazing experience to judge these awards. The entries we received were fantastic and we thoroughly enjoyed reading them. They were fun, funny, powerful and absolutely amazing. It was so hard to pick a shortlist and even harder to pick a winner. Thank you again for your entries. They were absolutely amazing. And keep writing.
So, let's find out who we've got for the 8 years and under. Our Encouragement Award goes to Haziq Ali for The Deep Blue Sea. Our Highly Commended Award goes to Angstasia Banson for My Special Baby Brother. And our winner for the 8 years and under is Lucinda Ronayne for Whoopsie. The judges really liked this very funny story, and especially liked the vibrant drawings which captured the spirit of this tale. Let's find out our winners for the 9 to 12 years category. Our first Encouragement Award goes to Amy Devlin-Aylott for The Mystery at Number 19. Our second Encouragement Award goes to Akin Udhaka Hikadua for The Passing. Our Highly Commended Award goes to Amy Elliott for Legend. And our winner for the 9 to 12 years is Freya Galati for Starless. 2 young girls face some difficult decisions in the hope that one day their home of Fernvale will one day shine bright again. A beautiful story of hope in a starless world. Now, in our 13 to 15 years category, our Highly Commended goes to Olivia Wall for God's Sacrifice. And our winner for the 13 to 15 years category, Geligne Vergara for Elizabeth. Elizabeth is a story that explores the mind of a young girl as she faces the reality of life after a death in her family. Written with clarity and precision, this is a story that reveals the difficulties a family goes through when dealing with loss through the young character of Elizabeth. Now, for our 16 to 18 years category, our Encouragement Award goes to Abigail Koob and Kelly Chen for Manna. Our Highly Commended Award goes to Jules Gabor for The Things I Never Said. And our winner for the 16 to 18 years category is Elizabeth Mullavey for The World That Cannot Be Seen. The judges were impressed with the writing skills shown in this beautiful story about a young girl's hope to see once more that colourful world she used to know. All she ever needed to connect to that world was a wonderful description that would allow her imagination to run wild. And our school winners. This year, the award goes to Pertame School for their book, Pertame Kids Superhero Stories. A collection of stories from the children at Pertame School incorporating their severely endangered language, culture and superheroes. It's a wonderful gaze through the eyes of children who, by sharing their stories, are learning and strengthening their language as they go. All right, let's get into our regional winners. From Darwin, we've got Mila Gusmgo, Hannah Argoon and Michaela Seaton for Cat and a Pickle. In Alice Springs, we've got Corial Stay for The Legend of Flanax Rilmont. In Catherine, Abigail Grogan for Gold Magic. In Litchfield, Lillian Ansell for The Tawny Frogmouth. In Palmerston, Zara Godfrey with The Seeds I Plant. In East Arnhem, Zoe Pettiford for My Life in Yirrkala. And for Waugai, Che Keating for First and Foremostly. And now it's time to award our Children's Book Council of Australia Wow Award. And this year's winner is My Moranti for their book When the Sun's Not Shining. Everyone has their own sun and cloud. This sun and cloud are the best of friends, playing, talking, and doing all the fun things best friends do. But they don't always get along, and when the sun feels sad, she hides away. From 10-year-old My Moranti comes an uplifting and heartfelt story about how to stay happy when our sun doesn't shine.
Hello everyone, I am Rachel DeCock. I was the Young Territory Author Award winner of 2020. When preparing for this contest, I spent months reading classic books, trying to develop my writing style, and of course spent tireless hours trying to complete my book before the deadline. I never expected I would win, but this contest was easily one of the best things that has ever happened to me. But if I didn't take the chance, then I would have never gotten this opportunity. So remember, nothing exciting ever happened to a person who kept all their ideas locked away in their mind. This contest is a really good idea to test the waters, to see what you have to do to get your idea to the finish line, from your mind and onto the page. It keeps you motivated and helps you to feel like you're working towards something. We writers hear a lot of people telling us that writing isn't an occupation. You can't write forever, they say, and technically both those things are true. Writing isn't an occupation, it's a lifestyle. And sure, maybe we can't write forever, but as young authors, we have the time and the resources to feel like we can, and that's what we should hold on to. But even if you don't want to be a writer, if this was a one-time thing for you, this contest will still benefit you. It could help you boost your confidence, or help you realize what you really want to do in life. This contest isn't only for writers, but for young people who want different opportunities and experiences. The most important thing that I've learned this year is that your writing will take you places. It might not be Hollywood for a massive movie production, or a massive signing with hundreds of people, or interviews every weekend. But just because you're not famous doesn't mean your stories don't have value. It might just mean that they're meant for something else. The farthest you go as an author might only be reading your kids' bedtime stories about the worlds and the characters you've created, going off to different countries to read to people in sad situations to bring hope back into their lives, or even simply going to your local library every weekend to read to the kids there whose parents have dropped them off so that they could go food shopping. Any way you put it, one way or another, your stories can impact people and make their days that much brighter. So I'm not gonna stop, and neither should you. No matter how many people tell me that I can't do it, no matter how many obstacles are in my way, I'll keep writing, because that's what it means to persevere, what it means to be a writer. If you entered this competition and you win, then I congratulate you. But if this is, let's say, your fourth time and you still haven't won, don't take that as a defeat. Take it as an opportunity to try harder next year. And if this is, let's say, your last year, then keep writing. Enter more competitions, maybe even go for publishing. You'll never know how it'll go if you don't try. So as I sign off, I'll tell you the things that this contest has taught me. And that is to never give up, to know that no matter how long you are a writer, you can always improve. To know that your stories can change lives. And finally, writer's block isn't a thing. Honestly, you can push past it. Pick up your laptop, pick up your notebook, and just write.
And now, the moment we've all been waiting for, The Young Territory Author Award winner for 2021 overall winner is Rowan McGarth for their book, A Frozen Flame. A frozen flame, exiled and alone, Corinne is cast into a trouble when Cassandra drops into his life. Together they must flee and race to discover who and what they are. Judges agreed that Rowan is a natural writer with a sophisticated turn of phrase and an ability far beyond his years to conjure images in the reader's mind. Many sentence constructions in the story are beautiful, evocative, and linger long in the mind. And a huge congratulations to Rowan McGarth for A Frozen Flame for the 2021 Young Territory Author Awards overall winner.